Welcome back to Essex LFC Reds TV. It's just finished in Paris. Final score, Paris Saint-Germain 0, Liverpool 1. Absolute smash and grab at 0-0. I think we was coming away with a great result. We were getting battered from pillar to post pretty much from the first minute. Created absolutely nothing. Alisson, worldy save after worldy save. He was so good. Probably one of the best goalkeeping performances I've seen in a real long time. But yeah, it's mad how we come away from that. You're getting battered, but you could also kind of sense that could happen. It was really strange, really kind of strange feeling. It was a bit like when we went to Barcelona and lost 3-0. Like, I remember coming out of the stadium thinking, I don't really know what's happened there, because we had chances. There's no way that was ever in a million years a 3-0 game. And I remember Dembele had that chance to make it 4-0, which would have probably killed us right off. But he fluffed his lines. And then obviously the home leg was just history, wasn't it? Greatest night of our lives. But yeah, outstanding. It's all made from the subs. Nunes and Jones come on first. I just sit like that. It's just like they played. Did they play that? I think Liverpool defensively played well. Like, they was in shape, just sucking up all the pressure. But it weren't like we created absolutely nothing. Gave the ball away all the time, non-stop. Gave the ball away, which was just ridiculous. They couldn't string two passes together. Defensively, like I said, Alisson was bailing us out every opportunity. And then second half, you get excuse me. You have Nunes and Jones come on first for Jota and Diaz. They done like nothing again. But yeah, and then we make Endo comes on for Gravenberch. Endo does what he does, then it just breaks up play, gets stuck in, done really well. And then you have did we only bring on 4 subs? I think we did only bring on 4 subs. And then Harvey Elliott come on, pretty much with his first kick of the game. I think it was his first kick. The ball comes up to Nunes, who actually plays on a really good through ball into his path. First time, smashes it into the bottom corner. The goalkeeper, he's a giant goalkeeper, isn't he, the Italian? And he just got a hand to it, but it just went straight into the bottom corner. Outstanding, really. I don't really think Harvey Elliott might not have really touched the ball after that. Literally just come on, banged one in, and run around for the last few minutes. But outstanding, honestly, outstanding. I was well happy with a 0-0, coming away with a 0-0 after watching what we've watched. But coming away with a 1-0 victory, Paris Saint-Germain's record in England is atrocious. And obviously, it's going to be a different game next week. You know, they've got to come out even more now. And I think we can just hopefully hit them on the counter-attack. We've got to play better than what we did today. We can't just sit back like we did today. We've got to go out and attack them a bit more, really. But yeah, so I'm just going to call Harvey Elliott's just getting ready to be interviewed. So as soon as that happens, I'm going to end this video. But yeah, outstanding performance, really. I remember, I think it was 2018, last time we went to PSG. Like, we went out there, it was a fucking horrendous trip. It had everything that could go wrong went wrong. Obviously, we lost the game 2-1. But yeah, Elliott's just having a little post-match interview, which probably you'll hear in the background. I'll be quiet so you can hear it.
You know, you can see they become a little bit tired towards the end. You know, speaking about PSG, and you know that was due to the team's work rate. You know, they were creating many chances, PSG. But obviously, thanks to this man and the defense, you know, it was a very solid game defensively, I thought. And, you know, it was just down to me to put the opportunity away and thankfully winning.
Alisson, you haven't faced many teams this season that have had that many shots at your goal. Was that your best personal performance of the season?
Yeah, probably of my life.
If anyone's seen that Klopp documentary, you know Elliott's dad's going to be fucking living it large right now, isn't he? Probably tell him off after, but he'll have a new Netflix special coming out, I reckon. What do you all think of that documentary? End of the Storm was perfect for me. Absolutely everything from beginning to end was perfect. I thought this Netflix one, I think it's just the editing was all over the place. It was just a bit confusing as well, and it was good. But it's all stuff we've seen before. Klopp's early years, how he became manager at Mainz, you know, and his journey all the way through. But yeah, I was a little bit disappointed. I'll probably watch it again, but I was a little bit disappointed with it, to be honest. And it was just a little, it just kept fucking jumping backwards and forwards. And it was just a bit confusing. I think, like, obviously the original plans were to follow us for that season, last season. And then obviously things have changed. Obviously the edit's changed. And the, Elliott's back.
This guy, he's unbelievable. You know, the best in the world, and each and every game he shows it. Keeps us in so many games. And then, you know, like tonight is my opportunity to repay this man. You know, without him.
Well played, proud of Elliott. He's not been getting as many minutes as he really this season, as he should really. I think he was penalised. And Chiesa didn't even get on. I'm kind of losing the will to live now with that. I don't understand what Slot is doing in terms of him always putting him on the bench. He's really good team morale. Like at the end, like he's coming on there, fucking cuddling and like happy for Harvey Elliott and all that. He looks a really good player to have around, personality-wise, but he just don't even get a minute. I don't quite understand. Like, what's the point of him being on the bench if Slot don't rate him at all? Just put someone else on the bench. But hopefully he'll get some minutes soon, and hopefully prove us wrong. Hopefully they need to play a few minutes just to hopefully get a league titles medal. But yeah, well proud for Harvey Elliott. He, like, come on, fucking obviously it's his handball, wasn't it? That was a penalty that knocked us out of the FA Cup. But yeah, I'm proud of him for coming on. He can play on that right hand position. I just don't think the speed's there. But when he was on loan at Blackburn, playing on the right, he was scoring loads of goals and setting up loads of goals. He can do that position, but I think he's just obviously not as fast as Salah. But he's played that position before. It's not a shock, is it really? But I just think he needs to do it a bit more. Like, I think the issue with him is when he starts, he needs to make an impact. He always makes an impact. He always comes off whenever he comes off the bench, he always makes some kind of good impact. Yeah, today was special, absolutely special. So enough of me waffling. Obviously, we've got a big game on Saturday, Southampton at home. We play Arsenal, I think, play United on Sunday. So it's an opportunity to hopefully, looking at the table, you would think it's going to be a home win. But we need to hopefully build on that goal difference and get the 3 points. 3 points is actually a must. And then Arsenal go into the United game 16 points behind us, albeit they'll have 2 games in hand. Obviously one after Man United. But yeah, massive weekend. Hopefully we stretch the lead a bit further. Hopefully United turn up and put in a performance against Arsenal. Arsenal, have they hit form again? 1-7-1 last night against PSG. Obviously they beat us, but our team was so changed when it's just, you can't compare them results. But big game, big weekend. I'll be back on Saturday. See you all then.